All right, folks, there's something I want to share with you, which I think makes a lot of sense when it comes to what actually SEC is trying to do here with AMC and GameStop. So first of all, guys, as I mentioned earlier in my videos, it was last weekend, the whole GameStop and AMC situation, it's way past just the apes fighting against Citadel in order to get the tendies, all right? I think it's way past that level, and it's really about people on high places getting pissed off because they are getting advantage of, so what I'm talking about, you're gonna listen, you're gonna see exactly where I'm going with this. Wall Street, so this is a tweet from Charles Gasparino. He's a financial journalist, and sometimes he appears a lot of time, on Fox Business. So he tweeted this 2 hours ago. Breaking. Wall Street executives dealing with the SEC say they believe Chairman Gary Gensler will be demanding more disclosure on pricing, etc., involving payment for order flow. They say he believes Citadel Securities and Virtue Financial control too much of the business and an unfair info advantage. All right, so guys, let me break this down for you. First of all, we know that companies like Robinhood and pretty much almost all of the brokerage firms in the US are getting paid in order to reroute the order flow coming especially from the retailers, all right? That being said, it means when we send our orders, those orders are not going straight to the exchange where the actual price is supposed to be calculated, all right? It takes another bus and it goes straight to Citadel and companies like Virtue, which own too much of that volume, and it gives them a competitive advantage. It gives them a volume. So just think about it. If we have maybe, 40 million worth of buying orders on Webull, or on Robinhood, well, since it's not going to the exchange in order to be reflected into the share price you see on your app or on Google Finance, well, Citadel and Virtue know exactly what is coming, all right? And they can do whatever they can, okay? They can sell other securities, in order to double down on the shorts. They can do whatever they want because they still have that unfair information advantage as of now. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't think it's gonna last long because this is one of the main mission of the SEC, Gary Gensler. This is exactly what he mentioned when he was testifying before Congress in order to be, to be installed and proclaimed as the SEC chairman, all right? So I think he's really trying hard to make sure the level field in the stock market is now balanced for all of the players, because if companies like Citadel and Virtue has this competitive advantage, well, they will always be doing whatever they want to do. They will always get away with, whatever they're doing, for example, in AMC. And it's not fair, not only for the other players, but this is where I think is really big and how this will stop soon. Because all of these things are not also happening with AMC, okay? They're not only happening with AMC, they also happen with assets like mutual funds, 401ks, pension funds, IRAs, college funds, which the majority of the net worth of people in America are sitting in those assets. They are tied into those assets. So not only it's an advantage for the retailers in AMC and GameStop, but it's also an advantage, or even a bigger advantage for those companies monitoring and managing those big chunks of money into mutual funds, pension funds, 401ks, mutual funds, IRAs, and 529 bonds. So I think the SEC is now trying to make sure we have a disclosure and transparency into that in order to see what action, I think which action they need to take, but this is definitely going in our direction, okay? So I know it's a little bit, sometimes it takes time with the whole procedure, but at least they know what is going on and they are really trying to do something to change this thing, okay? So that's why I will keep confident that, hey, we might have something coming in, maybe not in the near future, and by that I mean next week, because you just don't know, but at least we can see things moving in our direction, and that's a good thing, all right?